unit to teach some of the state standards that are a little more obscure with the children and harder to understand. Things like compare and contrast, settings and characters, cause and effect. And we start out, our first story is if you give a mouse a cookie. And that story is all about cause and effect. And we made our own book about giving a mouse a cookie. And we tasted 3 different cookies, very famous cookies, Sugar, Oreo, and Chips Ahoy. And we made a bar graph of what was our favorite cookie. And in the morning and the afternoon, both Chips Ahoy won in that bar graph. And then we read a story called The Doorbell Rang. And that story's about a mommy who gives her children a dozen cookies, and they share them, 2 children. And then the doorbell rings, and 2 more children come. And then the doorbell rings, and 4 more children come. And at the end, how many kids are there? Altogether, how many come?
12.
Yes. And how many cookies do they get?
1.
Only 1. And then the doorbell rings.
And it was Grandma.
Yeah, we don't know that. We make a prediction. We make a prediction about who's at the door and what they brought with them because we're afraid they're going to run out of cookies. So we made our own book about the doorbell rang, and then we actually sat down with plates and cookies, and we did a division activity with how to divide out those cookies, and that was really fun. We've done all of our math this month with cookies, haven't we? Okay? So then I have a really cute story called Who Stole the Cookie from the Cookie Jar? And we made a game out of that. And we're going to do that for you right now. Okay. Now, when we did the cookie jar game, we talked about some very important punctuation things that we need to learn for later on and when we start reading. And we learned that this red mark is called a what? A question mark. It asks who, what, where, when. What is this green mark called? An exclamation mark. When you read a sentence that has an exclamation mark, do you read it like this? How do you read that? With excitement in your voice. Yes, okay. So we're going to do the cookie jar game, and they also learn to read each other's names in this game. Are you ready? Do you remember where you stand up when you say who, me?
Yeah.
Okay, do you remember you need to use loud voices?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. The cookie jar game. Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Shayla stole the cookie from the cookie jar.
Yes, you.
And who? Jacob stole the cookie from the cookie jar.
Yes, you. Ashton stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Yes, you. Then who? Katie stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. Then who? Jaden stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who? Yes, you. Then who? Haley stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Yes, you. Then who?
Chris stole the cookie from the
Won't go more
cookie
than 10.
jar. Who? Chris? Not him, he says. Oh, Dessa stole the cookie from the cookie jar.
Yes, you.
Come on,
Angel stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. Then who?
Kirsten stole the cookie from the cookie jar.
Who, me? Yes, you.
the cookie jar.
Yes, you. Then who?
Jake stole the cookie from the cookie jar.
Who, me? Yes, you. Could it be?
Good job, Jake. Trelane stole the cookie from the cookie jar.
Who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't it be? Yes,
Caitlin stole the cookie from the cookie jar.
who? Me? Yes, you. Couldn't it be?
Elena stole the cookie from the cookie jar.
Who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't it be?
Jada Q stole the cookie from the cookie jar.
Who, me? Yes, you. Can it be? Mrs. Christie stole the cookie from the cookie jar.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
You're right. Why did I steal the cookies?
To play the game.
So we could play the game. Nice job. Give yourself a